So this WWE faction is heavily underrated. How's it going, chaps, and welcome back to another video of yours truly. And this video's topic is about a certain WWE faction, and that faction being underrated. And this faction is known as Tian Sha. And like most of you guys probably don't know what Tian Sha is, which consisted of Mei Ying, Xia Li, and Boa. And obviously these three people were in NXT as well, so this faction was like an NXT faction as well, and it occurred in the pandemic COVID times and everything, so it was like the perfect time for WWE, NXT, and just professional wrestling just to explore new ideas and new innovations. And this faction idea was an amazing concept. However, the execution was just done poorly, but like just the concept behind it, which was like you had this like queen or something of like a dynasty who had like some part of a dragon inside of her or something, which was like Mei Ying's role. And she had these two like people with her, like associates, I'd like to say, which was Xia Li and Boa. And like the vibe I got from it was like a very like triad vibe, like a bad boy vibe basically. And there could have been a top tier faction in WWE, but just because of the execution and how it was executed poorly, it just couldn't fit in, like it couldn't stick to the wall, to be honest. But now, because like three of these wrestlers have kind of gone separate ways, I think there's a possibility of just bringing this faction back. However, not in WWE, but in TNA. And that is because the former Xia Li, also known as Lei Ying Li, is a TNA knockout star. And obviously Boa, he's not working in WWE anymore, so she could kind of like bring him in and everything. And obviously the person that played Mei Ying was Wendy Chu. Obviously Wendy Chu, she isn't involved in anything, but if like nothing's working out for her there, like she could possibly like just reform this group and like they could execute it better and everything. But to conclude, what's your thoughts and everything about the Tian Sha faction? Just tell me in the comments below, and before you chaps leave, try and support the people of Watermelon and spread a mission of peace everywhere. Take good care, chaps. Booyah!